the wolf? Well, I have that reputation.
Always want to be a wolf. Love to be a wolf.
Maybe that's why I'm up all night.
Up all night?
Why
Why is
would
he
you be
up
up
all
all
night?
night?
Maybe they've just had a baby.
As a pup, I was keen on sport.
AFL, it's Australian rule football.
It was my dream to make it to the top with huge crowds cheering me on. I know how to draw attention in a competition. I'm constantly being misjudged and underestimated. This mask gives me a chance to show you what I can do without prejudgment. I'm not the big bad wolf, but I ain't little Green Riding Hood either. I've been an apprentice a couple of times.
Is he on The Apprentice?
I definitely think a reality TV show.
Singing isn't my first trade. I think you'll be surprised when this mask comes off.
He sounds like an actor.
I think it's someone from Neighbours.
Someone from Neighbours, I reckon.
Until that day, beware my teeth, claws, and power. Because I am a triple threat.
I feel like I know this person.
Let's go, girls. Going out tonight, feeling alright. Gonna let it all hang out. Wanna make some noise, really raise my voice. Yeah, I wanna scream and shout. The best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little fun, yeah. It's only crazy, forget my lady. Men shirt, short skirts, we'll go out, yeah. When let it stop, give me
Urban, baby.
Keith Urban.
cool my head, doing a dare. I wanna be free, yeah. Feel the way I feel. Man, I feel like a woman. Ow, ow, ow! The cool and crazy. Can you feel it?
Great performance.
Come on, baby. Woo! Woo!
Wolf and the Little Red Riding Hoods. Wolf. That was amazing. Lindsay, what did you make of it?
It was so exciting, and what better than Shania Twain and a man singing it?
I was surprised, I'm not going to deny it. I was expecting something a bit more manly than I feel like a woman, but I'm sure there's a lot of women who feel like you. So, I
What does that mean?
it wasn't the best performance of the night, I'm going to be honest, you know? I mean, I'm going to be honest. I didn't just shoot Bambi, did I?
Hang on, what? I haven't seen the end of that movie.
I'm thinking big bad Barry Hall, former AFL legend who is known for, you know, some acts on the field that weren't fun.
Lindsay.
I'm getting like also a Keith Urban vibe.
Keith?
And then maybe Nicole's here somewhere, and she's the unicorn, and we're all happy.
She's in town.
Is she?
Yep. I just spoke to her the other day on the show.
Oh, so casual. I just spoke to Nicole
No,
Kidman the other
I
day
don't
on
mean
the
as a
show.
friend. She was on
I
the
was
show,
watching
yeah.
her on Big Little Lies, but okay.
No, but she is in town, so you never know. It could be Keith under there. But I'm stumped with the Neighbours thing. I don't know whether they are in Neighbours or were in Neighbours, but that opens it up to so many people. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's
I mean,
been in
I've been in
Neighbours.
Neighbours.
Yeah, everyone's been in
I have
Neighbours.
been in Neighbours, I have.
That voice almost sounds like Jason Donovan.
Wow.
How long have you been a celebrity for?
I was well known years before I was successful.
Wait, you were well known years before you were successful.
Are you Charles Manson?
If we're saying they might have been on Neighbours, Jason's dad was famous.
Yes, yes. He would have been known before he was in Neighbours, right?
You really think, especially for you, we would bring Jason Donovan here?
Can I throw a really random left field
Yeah.
celebrity
Yes.
name out? Blair McDonough from Big Brother.
Yes.
Now, he used to want to play football, I think.
Yes. He loved the AFL.
Yeah, he loved the AFL.
And we're talking about him like he's dead.
Yeah.
He's not.
he
was
was
on
famous
Neighbours.
before he actually went to Neighbours.
That's a pretty good name.
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
I really let rip last time with a clever choice of song.
Let's go, girls.
But despite being a hit with the ladies, Dave made me howling mad.
It wasn't the best performance of the night, I'm going to be honest, you know?
So I'm glad my clues have them all running around the woods in circles.
I'm stumped with the Neighbours thing. That opens it up to so many people.
Wolves have a reputation for being naughty. And I admit it, I did run wild when I was a pup.
He keeps talking about his wild past.
I was a wolf who ran with the wolves. Although I wasn't the runt of the litter, I wasn't number one either. Near enough wasn't near enough for me.
Someone who came close to winning but didn't.
Shannon Knoll, definitely.
After missing my dream, I remained unbroken. I worked harder than ever, like a dog with a bone. But success comes in unexpected ways, but always here under the Southern Cross.
The Southern Cross. Shannon Knoll has a Southern Cross
And a
tattoo.
He does.
I have to keep working to keep the wolf from the door. Getting to where I am now is a miracle, like walking on water. I'm an all-rounder, and tonight I have one job, to rock the judges.
If it's Nosey, we'll know.
We will know if that's Nosey.
Nosey is very nasally. Like, if you think I'm nasally, just listen to Nosey.
I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her when she moves it. I wanna let her take control.
Sounds American to me.
But every time that she gets closer, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing. Confessing. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibition. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation. Manipulate my decisions. Baby, lost our minds. We took it way too far. I know we'll be alright.
Leslie's putting on a voice.
We'll be alright.
I know, that's the
by
thing. I
my
reckon a lot of
side.
them are putting on a different
Stumble in the
voice,
dark.
yeah.
I know we'll be alright. We would be alright. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear out my reputations. Manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. Oh, baby, there's nothing holding me back.
I love it. I love it.
I don't know much, but I think Wolf may know their way around stage, Danny.
That was so good. Loved it.
I'm liking what I'm seeing. You're so like smooth and cool. I'm blushing.
Jackie, any clues that might have taken you one way or the other?
Definitely saying that you weren't the runt of the litter, but you weren't number one. It's not Knowlesy, is it? It's not.
it's
He
not
couldn't change his voice that much.
If that is Shannon Knoll, I will give you the house I bought on the block, all right? So
You've been trying to get rid of that for ages.
I am.
Susie.
I believe that the person is American, and I've got a Red Foo vibe. Red Foo is smooth.
Yeah, look at him. He's got the red food
From
thing on.
LMFAO.
I don't think his hair would fit under that mask. Ladies' man, shady past, made a few mistakes, running with the wolves. I'm getting don't hassle the Hoff vibes.
David Hasselhoff.
Really?
Look at that.
Think that's some Baywatch money?
Down the beach. Oh my God, we need to see him in Budgie Smugglers.
I was thinking Hungry Like the Wolf, someone from Duran Duran, possibly. Simon Le Bon is going to be my guess.
And he's had a bad boy past, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not forget last week's clue, Kylie and Holly Valance. I still think that this person's been in Neighbours. What about Millsy? Rob Mills was on Australian Idol and he's been on Neighbours.
Who is it? I need to know now.
Let's see if we can't get you a little closer to who this really is. Could you please tell our panel something about yourself that we just don't know?
For as long as I can remember, I have sat by the phone, waiting for the coach to call.
What?
Oh, these clues.
You were supposed to help them. Look at them now. They're in so much distress, Wolf.
I have so many questions.
It could be an AFL field umpire.
But are they famous, Susie?
Are they famous for being bloody wrong most of the time?
I feel like all of the clues are there, and why can't we pin it down to someone who's underneath that mask? It's killing me.
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
I feel like I've got my very own wolf pack out there. Thanks, guys. Could I win the competition? Who knows? I'm just here to have a howling good time. Everyone was howling at my last performance.
You're so smooth and cool. I'm blushing.
They are loving me, but I'm loving how my identity is driving them crazy.
I feel like all of the clues are there, but who's underneath that mask?
A wolf likes to roam,
Smooth trend a lot.
and you won't find this wolf in the same place I started.
I don't think he lives where he was born.
I may have been in excess in what I've done,
One of the new singers in NXS.
but I have discovered that fighting my way to the top is like climbing a greasy pole.
Why would you climb a greasy pole? See a stripper?
I'm a notorious predator. Like a hawk, I'm going to swoop in when the time is right. And that time is now.
Burning down the house, maybe it's Talking Heads. David Byrne, Talking
He's a
Heads.
legend. He's got a great voice,
Burning
though.
down the house.
He's very cool.
That was really good.
I mean, I was asking for more dancing tonight and more moves if you could, and you just gave all of that to me. And it was so exciting and fun, and I'm feeling like late 70s vibes, and I'm loving it. Such a rock star.
I'd love to be in Wolf's pack, I can tell you.
I don't know if we meet the criteria. Let's get another clue out here just to try and help you guys out a little bit more,
God.
yeah?
Yes.
Security, bring out the clue.
This is not a trophy.
This belongs to the wolf. Are you ready to see it?
Yeah. I'm gonna guess.
The 1981 Briggs & Stratton, ladies and gentlemen.
Lawnmower.
Tell us what this clue means, Wolf.
This is how I used to make a living.
Oh.
And I'm holding on to it just in case. I know you can be a wolf one day and lamb roast the next.
He made a living
Gardening competition?
cutting grass.
Gardening, yeah.
Is it Warnie? Or did he make a living on grass? Is it Snoop Dogg?
But he said he's holding on to it just in case.
But he was a wolf one day, and then it could be a lamb roast the next.
What does he mean by that, Hughesy?
Is he a New Zealander?
Neighbors. He could be a neighbor of Australia.
He'd be a New Zealander. Oh, now we're starting to get onto something here.
You know something that I picked up last week on the clues? You had like a Jesus walking on water sort of reference. And I'm wondering, is it someone who's been in Jesus Christ Superstar, the musical?
Yeah.
When are we going to start to say names? I really
I
want to.
have a name. I was gonna say Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords. He's a neighbor of Australia,
Yes.
Yeah.
New Zealander, and did the vampire show. So,
Yeah.
which goes to Up All Night in one of the clues.
Yes. Oh,
It's
yeah.
a really, really good guess, and I really hope you're right because I love
Yeah.
those guys.
And he's pretty hairy.
Yeah, they're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Hello.
This is going to be a little left field, but I think maybe Altian Childs, he did play Jesus Christ as well in Jesus Christ Superstar. He's had that wild past. He was on a singing competition. I'll lock in Altian.
Maybe Andrew De Silva. He sings and he can really, really dance like that.
Who's behind the mask, Luke?
Oh, but
Maybe David Byrne from Talking Heads, Burning Down the
Sorry,
House.
David Byrne from...
Talking Heads.
So I sure I've just been thinking. Yes. David Byrne.
David Byrne from Talking Heads.
Yeah, from Talking Heads.
Good one. I believe it is someone from the band In Excess and a neighbour, a New Zealander,
Oh.
John Stevens.
Wait. He was in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This could be the best moment of my life.
Oh.
There were some pretty strong guesses from the panel. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please thank Wolf? So how are you going with your guesses? Do you think you guessed correctly?
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
With every week, this wolf grows bolder, and I can almost taste victory.
Give it up for Wolf!
He always brings it.
Rock star.
And I love that everyone is starting to speak my language.
I'd love to be in Wolf's pack, I can tell you.
I love being at the center of attention. It feels like there's electricity in the air, a spark.
Is he a Sparky? You know what a Sparky is?
Oh my gosh, no.
An electrician.
But maybe it's just a stage I'm going through.
So I'm thinking stage performer.
Like an actor.
The way I look is very important.
Oh, a tool belt.
Who's a tradie?
Lady.
I'm the wolf. I'm the top dog in this competition,
Top Gun, Top Dog.
It could be Tom Cruise.
and I'm going for the throat.
The unicorn's vaping out the back.
Yeah.
I love this song.
Tell me something, girl. Are Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. And in the good times I find myself
Imagine it was Bradley Cooper.
for change.
Sounds American, doesn't it?
Yes.
And in the bad times I feel myself out of the deep
It was happening.
Is that him as well? Is that the same person?
How good was Wolf? Jackie, did you like that?
Yes, I loved it. It's one of my favourite songs. When you started, I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, but how's he going to do the Gaga bit? And then, wow.
Yeah, is there two people in that costume?
Nah, just one.
Well, that was just exceptional, wasn't it?
Well, if you're too sexy for us, we can't take it anymore. We need to see who you are.
Yeah.
Hughesy, did you see any clues there?
I did. I saw a lot of clues. Most of them confused me, but there's a tool belt there. So were they a Sparky? And I've explained what a Sparky is. What's a Sparky, Lindsay?
I forget.
An electrician.
I'm still thinking. Oh yeah, sparking the fire.
Wolf, please give the judging panel a moment of truth.
I love to challenge myself. I once walked over 100 kilometers in 24 hours.
God, that's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Why though? Is he broke?
Okay, well, you're definitely an actor and a singer because you know how to control a stage and a crowd. And I think, because he did the show Top Dog, remind me of Tap Dogs, Adam Garcia.
Oh, really?
Totally.
A few moves there, Lindsay.
That's a tapping doggy wolfie.
Yeah.
Who do you think it is, Hughesy?
A tap dog with top
No,
dog.
don't take away my...
Oh, well, we're a team up here. My God. I think if I say the same thing as Lindsay, she's going to hurt me, so I'm not going to say that. I'm going to go with the tradie, possibly once was a stripper, Jamie Jury.
Oh, that's a great one.
There's a lot of girls here who want it to be Jamie.
Yeah. Jackie,
I definitely think that you are an actor and a singer and you've done stage. I'll lock in Hugh Sheridan this time.
Danny, who's behind the mask?
Okay, I'm thinking Peter Andre, born under the Southern Cross. He was a naughty boy. He was married to Katie Price, who we know as Jordan.
Right, you reckon there's abs under that? I reckon there's abs under that. Lots of them.
You'll have to feel his abs. Can Osher feel your abs, Wolf?
Oh, no. That would be the bad touch.
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
Who is that?
Was it the performance of the series? Ha! Only time will tell.
Wow.
Is there two people in that costume?
I admit it. It's the finals, and I'm on a real charm offensive.
Well, if you're too sexy for us, we can't take it anymore. We need to see who you are.
You can't always trust the face you see.
I think he's a bad boy. or he's had a bad boy past.
When I was younger, I achieved my dream.
So he's famous from a young age, obviously.
I was surrounded by extraordinary talent, and they all followed me.
Maybe he was hosting a talent show.
Make no mistake, I was the top dog.
He won a talent show.
Every time you see me sing, I'm packing more and more into my performance.
He's packing it in. Is he a night filler at Woolworths?
I'm going to smash it tonight. I will be top dog again. That is no fairy story.
How do you do the wolf thing?
We go like this. Ooh.
Sang very well last time.
Oh my God, I'm back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody say, gonna bring the flavor, show you how.
Show it out.
Who's performing
I got a question for you, better answer now. Am I original? Am I the only one? Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now, everybody. Come on, yeah. Rock your body. Everybody, rock your body. Everybody, rock your body. Rock your body right. All right. Up it down. So everybody, everywhere. Don't be afraid, don't have no fear. As long as there'll be music, we'll be coming back. When I say hey, you say everybody. Come on. Hey. Woo. Hey. Oh. Back streets back. Oh.
Wolf, everybody! That was awesome. Wolf, once again, Danny. Once again, Wolf brings it.
Oh, I got the Vegas vibes there. He knows how to work a crowd. An absolute entertainer.
I loved the Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys, so I'm glad you chose that song. And yeah, the Las Vegas, I feel like we've gotten a big clue tonight maybe with that. And that voice really sounded familiar.
This is so unfair now because I was guessing Backstreet Boys with Robot. And now I'm thinking, who was the wolf in the Backstreet Boys video?
Yeah.
And they performed in Vegas all together when the Backstreet Boys came back.
Ooh, Backstreet's back.
I feel like every member of the Backstreet Boys is under that overcoat, honestly.
Danny, there was a few extra clues there. There was a bit more personal information in that one.
I mean, Vegas took me there with who's performed their Human Nature.
I know, that's what I thought. He sounds like someone from Human Nature, don't you think?
Yeah, he really got the audience going. He can dance. He moves around that stage like in all the performances we've seen.
But what about the Hoff? I'm really starting to feel some Hoff vibes.
I know, right?
David Hasselhoff.
Well, he was saying like he'd been a naughty boy in the past.
Yeah, there's a naughty boy thing there.
That fits the Hoff. It also fitted Rob Mills, I'm thinking. He's done musical theatre.
Good guess.
Yeah, I go back to earlier clues when there was a Neighbours poster on the wall. Rob's been in Neighbours, but the Vegas thing has thrown me. So it could be someone from Human Nature too.
Yeah.
I reckon we can get a little closer here, guys. Wolf, I've got one question for you, mate. Behind the mask, who are you?
I am an entertainer. I always have been. Even as a child, I was the class clown. But what people don't know is how hard I worked. While my mates were out partying, I was working, doing gigs or cutting grass. And I still work hard every day.
So he's had this, he's definitely been a tradie or something with all the clues we've gotten with the lawnmower,
Vegas
cutting
makes
grass.
me think magician, though.
But he used to cut grass.
We also had the tool belt in your last clue package.
But he said he works hard every single day still. So does he have a Jim's Mowing franchise?
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
I thoroughly enjoy being the wolf. Most people probably don't know this, but I'm quite a sensitive soul, so I think the wolf allows me to act a bit more aggressive than I normally am. I've embraced the wolf.
I love the wolf. He's got this sexiness and this charm.
This cat can move.
Wolfie bringing disco for Danny. Woo! Thank you.
Disco Inferno, third song up. I just went back to those sort of 70s roots.
Oh, he always brings it. His performances are great and his singing voice is great. There's just something about the wolf that everybody loves.
Best performance for me had to be Shallow.
Tell me something, girl.
Who attempts a song like that?
Are you happy in this modern world?
I did tell them, you know that this is a duet between a man and a woman, and they said it's okay. You can do both parts. You're the wolf.
I
was wondering, how's he going to pull off the Lady Gaga bit? And then, wow. Husey and I were genuinely looking for where's the other Masked Singer? Who else is singing this?
Is that the same person? I thought, is there Lady Gaga in there as well? Freak me out. Very, very good performer, the wolf.
Wow.
The falsetto was incredible.
I think what I love the most is them just trying to work out the clues and trying to work out who I am.
I'm getting Don't Hassle the Hoff vibes.
Wolf, who are you? It's driving me mad. Someone from Duran Duran, Simon Le Bon.
I still think that this person's been in Neighbours. What about Millsy? Rob Mills was on Australian Idol and he's been on Neighbours.
But the craziest one,
Jamie Jury.
Oh, that's a great one.
Jamie Jury, like Jamie's how high, you know? For my last performance, I got to do a Backstreet Boys song. That was the most nervous I have ever been.
Las Vegas! The Wolf is singing a lot of my favourite songs. When he did the Backstreet Boys, I was like, yes.
Oh my God, I'm back again.
That was a good, fun song for the Wolf.
You better rock your body now, everybody. Come on, yeah. Rock your body.
I love that song. And it was really cool of Wolf because it was very unexpected.
Don't be afraid, don't have no fear.
I just needed to find a way to perform it to the audience. You know, I think the whole, when I say, hey,
When I say hey, you say everybody. Come on.
my little howlers, they got behind me.
Hey. Backstreet's back.
He knows how to work a crowd, an absolute entertainer.
I think Lady Gaga's got her little monsters. I've got my little howlers out there.
I sound like an owl when I try to howl. I'm sorry, Wolf, I've let you down. You are top dog.
Next, grand finale, and I'll be pulling up all the stops. I'm expecting polos, dancers. You've seen Vegas, but this is going to be something else.
There's a one-man wolf pack. Let's sink our teeth into these clues.
What an experience the Masked Singer has been! Surprisingly good. Singing with these amazing performers has made this wolf feel like music royalty. Of course, I have been a prince before, but winning the Masked Singer would be my chance to be king. And don't accuse me of wanting to win for my vanity. I'm in a mask. How could I be vain? But I do know you'll be surprised when you find out who the wolf really is. I don't know if I'm going to win the Masked Singer. For me, it's an achievement just to make it to the top 3.
He's surprised about getting to the top 3. Is he not a singer?
I reckon he's been in a competition. This is the furthest he's come.
See you in the grand finale!
Being a wolf has never been so much fun.
Wolfie!
A real celebration. The wolf and I have a few things in common. We both have this outer layer of confidence, but he looks scary. And I'm not. I draw my energy from the crowd, and that's difficult to do in the mask. Instead, I've had to find a new way to connect with my songs. Let's do this.
Here come on, flat top, here come, moving up slowly. He got juju alcohol, he won holy roller. He got hair down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. He roller coaster, he got earthy water, he got muddy water. He wants much of filter. He say, water, water, water's free. Got to be good looking 'cause it's so hard to see. Come together right now. Come together right now. Come together right now over me.
Give it up for Wolf! That looked like fun. Husey, you looked like you enjoyed that.
I loved it. I want to be howling along with the other wolves in the pack. Woo!
Wolfie is our ultimate showman, and that was my favourite performance that you've done the entire series.
Danny, I know you pay super close attention. What do we know so far about Wolf?
He can sing, he can dance, he's like a triple threat. I really feel like he's been on Neighbours at some point.
Definitely.
And yeah, you better have better teeth than I do.
Well, I know that you have to be Australian because born under the Southern Cross.
Yeah, we think he's Australian. I agree. He's from Neighbours because we saw the Neighbours pictures in one of the clue packages. I do feel like he has been in a competition where he didn't win. Come to think of it, with the new clues, he didn't even get top 3. So my guess is still Rob Mills. Millsy.
Yeah.
Big reaction from the crowd there. Lindsay, was there anything that, got you closer to guessing a name?
No.
The Wolf has given you clue after clue after clue. Who's behind the mask?
I think it's Hugh Jackman.
How did you get Hugh Jackman? How did you
Just
get there?
the greatest showman, talented. And at this point, Wolf, whoever you are, I can't wait to see it.
I love the Wolf. I love what you brought and come together. You know what? The clues have come together for me, and you brought it for the grand final. And I think I know who you are. Ooh. I started thinking you were Barry Hall, the footballer that went to Red Food, John Stevens, Terence Trent D'Arby, Jamie Jury. I've been all over the place. But there's a clue tonight, actually, that's really got me across the line, I believe. The duet thing. I think I know who it is.
Oh, yeah? It's just based off the duets?
Off the duet thing, which made me think of a famous duet song that her sister did with a man who used to be on Neighbours.
Yeah, Hughes is really convinced
I'm
he's got
really
it.
convinced.
Although you do only guess people vote.
I normally guess people who are dead,
so.
but not tonight. So I believe it's Jason Donovan.
Good guess.
Danny, that would be interesting if it was. Who do you think's behind the mask?
I was thinking some names that hadn't come up before. Stefan Dennis.
Oh, he's been in Neighbours for years.
He's
Yeah.
still on the show now.
Neighbours.
He's like
about
a
that
triple
height.
threat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Very soon, Wolf, you are going to take off that mask forever. You're going to have to, no matter what happens tonight, you are going to take off that mask. Before we set you back out into the wild, is there anything that you would like to say?
I don't think of myself as famous or a celebrity. That's just the way other people see me. When I realized I couldn't control what other people thought, that's when I finally felt free at last. Inside the wolf, I am just me, a performer. And that is all I ever wanted.
Wolf, you're such a softie.
He's a sweetie.
Beautiful words, Wolf. Jackie, Lindsay, Dave, Danny, you've all had such different guesses. But how have you gone at home? Wolf, thank you so much. We will see who you are before the end of the show.
Our panel thought that one of these celebrities might be behind the mask. Who do you think it is?
There is absolutely no way I could have given any more out there. Just to have made it this far, it's been an absolute joy. But the wolf is truly huffed and puffed. Let's take this mask off, guys. Come on.
You did so well. You brought a performance every single time you got out here. Guys, give it up for Wolf. Guessing panel, this is your last chance to lock in a name. Jackie, who do you think is behind the mask?
I'll stick to my guess that I've had all along, which is Rob Mills. I think you're Rob.
I think Top Dogs, Triple Threat. I'm thinking Adam Garcia, who I did a movie with, and I know his voice very well, and he's very talented.
I want to dance with the wolf at the after party, and I'd love it if it was Kevin Costner, but it probably isn't. Kevin Costner hasn't been on Neighbours, but you have. I'm going to pick Jason Donovan, who has famous duet with her sister. A lot of the clues add up to Jason Donovan.
I'm definitely going on the Neighbours vibe with the pictures of Kylie and Holly in the background of your clue package. I am locking in Stefan Dennis.
4 big names. Who did you guess? Did the guessing panel get it right? We're about to find out. Let's do this, Australia. Take it off! Take it off! Take it off! Give me the wolf head.
I miss you already. I love you, Wolfie. Oh my God, thanks guys, thank you.
So, Millsy, can you believe on Idol you placed 5th, but on The Masked Singer, where we've seen some of Australia's most amazing singers, you've come 2nd.
I just can't believe it. I now know what Shannon Noel felt like, coming 2nd all those years ago, but I feel pretty good to get to where I did. I've had the best time just playing up this whole pimp wolf guy.
Was Fly Like a Hawk, was that the Hawthorn Football Club?
100% Husey. I know you're a big blue bagger, but yes, it's all about the Hawks.
Were you almost an AFL footballer? Were you close to being
In
one?
my head, yes. Always waiting by the phone for the coach to call.
You're a stud muffin, as my mom would say.
Rob, the career you've had, you starred in so many musical theatre productions around the country. Why did you choose to do The Masked Singer?
I've been doing Neighbours for the last couple of years, and I'm always in a studio. There's no audience in the studio; it's just the crew. So I needed a stage. I was just wanted to have some fun.
There was a lot about being misunderstood. What was that about?
So every review that I've ever had has been, oh, he's surprisingly good, Rob Mills. Oh, he's surprisingly good. So I actually did a cabaret show called Rob Mills is Surprisingly Good.
You were unbelievable the way you performed.
Surprisingly good?
Surprisingly good.
That's fine, mate. I'm okay with it.
Rob, I am so stoked it was you. I am so happy for you. You got to number 2 on The Masked Singer, man.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations. Two masks have come off, one more to go. Australia, when we return, our winner, Robot, will show us their famous face. To get us there, one more time, the incredible Rob Mills!
He come on flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got two eyeballs, he won all the roller. He got head down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. Come together right now. Come together right now. Come together right now. Over me.
Next.